Why do men struggle with self-control? Why do we struggle with controlling ourselves? That's a crazy question because I'm gonna tell you why. First and foremost, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm saying, like I said before, we are obviously back with the beard progression. I'm saying, no days off, we're still going. Mind you, I do this behind the scene, not just for the camera and stuff like that. But I'm seeing some progress. Like I said, give it a couple months. Time is just a factor for everything, man. Everything is not in a rush. You got to give it time because end of the day, as time goes on, you will see the eventual result because there's no such thing as instant fix, quick fix. You know what I'm saying? You want to delay gratification to find exactly what you're looking for. But that being said, man, to answer the question I asked in the first place, why do men struggle with self-control? Why do we struggle with controlling ourselves, especially when it comes to the old sexual marketplace? Especially when it comes to the old dating industry. And there's like a whole psychological facts behind all of this. The reason why men act so down bad and the opposite sex, which is the female, act so reserved. You know what I'm saying? Well, as a matter of fact, naturally, I'll start with this. Naturally, as a man, you know what I'm saying? We are different in terms of what the female do have, and in terms of what the female do have, the female have their beauty. So from the very get-go, a man is born without no beauty. Obviously as a kid you're gonna look handsome, but as time goes on, your value is not based on your looks anymore. Your value is based on what you can achieve after you've been born. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, for the guys, it's gonna be tough in terms of like people don't really care about you. Although, like on the other hand, the female is different because for the get-go, from the very start, the value is based on their beauty, their looks. You know what I'm saying? So from the very beginning, since day one, the value has been updated. So they have been born with their value. So you can imagine, as time goes on, let's say they turn 18 years old, for example, you've noticed that an average female can live life on easy mood, whereas a guy turning 18, he still needs to grind and get his value up. And for the guys, like I said before, for the guys, our value is our money, it's our success. And just to kind of break down what I just mentioned, let me ask you guys this question. If you look around your society, your country, your city, how many percentage of guys are making six-figure income? I'm going to pause so you can think about that question real quick. How many percentage of guys are making 6%, six-figure income? If you think about it, you've noticed that there's not that much. I would say maybe 1 to 2% of people who are making six-figure income. But let me ask you the second questions. How many percentage of good-looking girls can you find in your city? How many percentage of good-looking females you can find in your city? If you think about it, you've noticed that you can find a lot of good-looking females. You know what I'm saying? Which is very crazy because you've noticed that the ratio of good-looking females and high-value men is very, very, very crazy. So that means guys would literally go for anything. And that is the reason why we struggle with self-control, because there's so much of good-looking females and we try to go for the masses. We try to go catch those fishes. But mind you, those girls, they're looking at the top 1%. You know what I'm saying? If you are not even in that level, because mind you, that top 1% doesn't care about the kind of girl they're trying to get. They don't care about if the girl is making money or not. The top 1% cares about, are you beautiful? Are you good looking? And mind you, there's a lot of good looking girls. So when they can find out good looking girls out there, you know what I'm saying, that is gonna kill the vibe for the average people, the average guys. And the average guy is gonna try to go for that same good looking girl. But now it's all messed up because now her standard is up there, because she's like, if I can get that top 1%, why would I go for this guy who's working at McDonald's and making 10 grand a year? You know what I'm saying? It's just how it is. And then we end up doing some down bad activity by subscribing to different ethical websites, you know, like OnlyFans, like going on porno, because we can't get what we want. Maybe sex is part of it, maybe relationship is part of it, but we can't get any of those because we are not at our peak in terms of value. So we tend to do what is not ethical by doing something that is so down bad. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, we can get our value up in different ways. For example, if you have no value right now, it's not bad. I mean, it's bad, but it's not too late. You can actually get your value up by not focusing on the opposite sex, by not focusing on all of those distraction. Work on yourself. Mind you, like I said, for the boys, you know, our value is our success. You know, once you get your money up, your looks up, your status up, these three things: your money, looks, and status, you've noticed that is the foundation of your value, your success. And you've noticed when you get that up there, you are competing with that top percentage up there. You know what I'm saying? And that being said, man, just to kind of like clarify everything, the reason why guys do not have self-control, the reason why we struggle with self-control, is because we most likely don't have our value up. If we have our value up, we have everything that we actually need in terms of success, I don't think we are going to struggle with self-control. We pretty much have everything in the bag. And mind you, for you to get those three things, it takes discipline, consistency, and control. You know, being able to minimize distraction when it's there. You know what I'm saying? How many of you guys can say no to a girl that's very good looking? Oh, let's say a girl just come up to you right now. I'm like, yo, I want to suck the shit out yo to you. Buzz girls nuts, you know? Obviously you're gonna be like, I'm down. I'm down, you know, because that is just how it is. How many guys can withstand temptation like that? Not many. So for you to actually be successful in the first place, you need to have self-control, discipline, and consistency, basically. You know what I'm saying? And if you can get that, I'm pretty sure that you are not gonna be among that percentage of guys who are really down bad. But that being said, man, like I said before, we're gonna keep dropping these contents every single day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep showing love, leave a comments, like this video, subscribe, and you have a wonderful day. I'm out of here.